Yo fam, what's good, how's everybody? Let's go. Well, we're back again with another build video. This time it's the Strand Hunter, and my oh my, did this thing get so much better than it did previously. I mean, I've done a build before, but this thing is insane. But first, before we get into it, I want to give a shout out to everyone that's supported the content over the last few weeks. You guys have been killing it. Likes, comments, view time, it's just gone through the roof, and I appreciate you all helping me get to the level I need to get partner, which is 4,000 watch hours. So if you're watching right now, I appreciate you. Leave it running, do whatever, but I do appreciate you guys for the support. But this build, as I said, it got so much better this season. At the start of season 21, they changed a few things. They changed the radiant dance machines. Now, basically, you get a 10-second timer and it resets on a kill, which it never used to. So you can just pretty much infinitely dodge. The threaded spike also got a bit of love as well. So it's got 30% more travel time, and it does 55% more damage to PvE combatants as well. So all in all, it just made the whole build so much better. And, you know, you're going to throw so many threaded spikes, and you're going to sever, which is going to weaken targets. And, you know, all in all, and not to mention, you've still got the best part about Strand, I think, is that the suspension, which you've got 2 shackle grenades. You throw them down, you can just hold everything down. I mean, Strand really was a game changer for high-end content in PvE. And, you know, the Hunter, having those 2 shackle grenades definitely helps. And the amount of orbs and stuff we're going to generate is going to make this so much better. But this is the build, right? So Strand Hunter, artifact, not much going on there. We've got authorized Strand mod, and we've got the melee authorization as well. So you want to use both of those. The Strand artifact, unfortunately, we didn't get a lot. We've got improved unraveling, increase the amount of damage dealt by unraveling a target. And then we've got Strand Soldier. Your Strand weapons gain unraveling rounds whenever you gain woven mail, while your Strand subclass is equipped. So not huge ones there. And then we've got another one here, which is about helping your teammates out. Both helping your teammates out. Conductive Cosmetic Needle. Targets affected by Strand debuffs take increased damage from Arc and Void abilities. And then squad goals here, which is different. Performing a finisher while you have woven mail grants woven mail to nearby allies when you're using a Strand subclass, right? So, you know, that's not a huge one, but it's definitely something unique. But compared to the last season's Strand artifact, it's not massive. So, you know, next season this build will still be great. So Gambler's Dodge is a must here. Every time you dodge near an enemy, you're going to get your melee ability back, which is your threaded spike. And you throw a rope dart that bounces between targets, damaging and severing them. The target will return to you once it's done. But that part's not important. The big part here is you're severing your targets as well, which is obviously connecting to the world, and it's going to give them damage. The outgoing damage they're going to give is severely reduced as well. So shackle grenade, obviously the suspend. So throw it down, it's going to suspend pretty well everything in the game. We all know how good they are. Really good for unstoppable champions as well for GMs and stuff. Widow Silk, you're going to get the additional grenade, which is your shackle. So you get 2 instead of 1. And then Threaded Spectre. Now, you can't use Ensnaring Slam, unfortunately, because it doesn't work with the Radiant Dance Machines. So Threaded Spectre is a new thing. It doesn't work with the Radiant Dance Machine dodges. It only works with the initial dodge. So you have to wait for Radiant Dance Machine's dodge to finish, and then they will work. But it puts a little strand dude on the thing. It's pretty cool. Thread of Mind, defeating suspended targets grants class ability energy. Thread of Continuity, suspend, unravel, and sever effects applied to targets have an increased duration. Thread of Warding, picking up an Orb of Power grants woven mail, so that's a free 60% damage reduction, which is huge. I really think that might get nerfed eventually, but you pretty much got orbs everywhere. Thread of Generation, dealing damage, generates grenade energy. So massive amounts of grenades. You want grenades back all the time. Onto the helmet, you want 2 stacks of dynamo. So you're going to be dodging a lot. So anytime you dodge near an enemy, it's going to reduce your super. So I'm running 2 stacks of that because it's just dodge, 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 dodge. We're also running hands-on, gain super energy on melee kills as well. So you're just going to get super energy everywhere. So it's really, really cool. I don't even have one of the siphons on because you're just going to generate so much super from it. Grenade Kickstart. When your grenade energy is fully expended, you gain grenade energy. So it's important just to make sure we've always got our grenade up and we're going to have heaps of orbs. Impact Induction, causing damage with a melee attack reduces your grenade cooldown. So you're going to be throwing lots and lots of melees. So you're going to have your grenade back always pretty much. Heavy-handed, your powered melee final blows create orbs of power. Once again, super important. You're going to be throwing lots of them. So there's going to be generating orbs every time you throw it. Any resistances you want, and then charged up, increase the maximum number of stacks of armor charge you can carry. And then onto your legs. which is your Radiant Dance Machine. You've got Insulation, reduces class ability cooldown each time you pick up an Orb of Power. You've got Innovation, which is reduced grenade cooldown each time you pick up an Orb of Power as well. And then Recuperation, which is basically like having a little worm husk, replenishes health each time you pick up an Orb of Power. So every time you dodge, it's going to consume, because we got the new mod on as well. And that's going to consume those orbs, which is going to help out for all that stuff. Now back to the Radiance Dance Machine, I almost forgot. The dance, activating your dodge ability while near targets, allows you to dodge additional times for a short period. Defeating targets extends the duration of the additional dodge. So that's what changed at the start of the season. So when you get a weapon kill or a kill, it's going to increase the timer on your dance. So you're just going to be able to keep continually dancing. Reaper, every time you use a class ability, your next kill with a weapon generates an orb of power. Powerful attraction, every time you dodge near an orb, you collect it. And then you've got Bomber, when you dodge, you get grenade energy back. So everything to do with dodging, and you really stats wise, I would focus on resilience and mobility, and probably discipline. Resilience being number one, and then I'd sort of spread it between discipline and mobility. Weapon wise, you can run really any weapon you like. I'm really pointing out these particular two perks, Demolitionist and Hatchlings. I think both of them pair really nicely with Strand. Demolitionist, obviously, you're going to reload your weapon every time you throw a grenade, but you're also going to generate grenade energy from kills with it as well. And then Hatchling, obviously, is going to spawn the little threadlings and stuff to help out with killing swarms of enemies and stuff. Here's the overview of the mods, just in case you didn't see it, and some people like to have it that way instead. But here is something that really I wanted to highlight. The best thing about this build, in my opinion, obviously the super is really strong at ad clear. It does a lot of singular damage to targets as well. It's probably one of the best in the form of just singular damage to like a boss or something like that. Especially with woven mail and stuff, you can really get in and get amongst it. But the thing that I really wanted to highlight is just watch how quick you can get your super back because of Dynamo and because of hands-on and stuff. You just see here, it's like it's less than 30 seconds. I swear, I didn't end up timing this particular one here, but I know it's super quick, and you can see just how quickly you are able to get it. Now you'll go to throw the spike, sometimes it won't throw. You can only have out a maximum of 2, I think it is, at any one time. So they're out bouncing between their enemies. So if you throw, just dodge again and throw again. But you can see here, I've almost got my super back, and we only literally just used it. So, it is super ridiculously quick to get your super back. And, it is a really, really handy super as well for all-out warfare, really. You've got all your benefits of your suspend and everything. So there's really not a lot to not love about this build. Don't forget, guys, if you do like the content, to smash a like, to make a comment. Comments really do help to feed the algorithm, and the likes sure do help as well. Make sure you smash a follow as well, and I'll see you guys really soon, and I'll see you on the next one. Stay groovy, stay safe. As always, deuces. GG's.